Big welcome to everybody. So let's just take a minute and quietly check in, see how we're doing. Let's check the breath, how it moves in the body. Let's check the mind. Let's check the emotions. Okay. And let's do a few soft movement to harmonize breath and movement and energy. So we're lifting the arms up, inhale. And we're lowering the arms down, exhale. And then open to the side. Inhale, lift up. And visualize light shooting out from your crown and fingertips. Exhale, collect the light, bring it in, and then expand it in your body and into your aura, energy field. Again, lift the arms, inhale, exhale, down and up. Inhale. Try to make it in a flowing way, in a soft flowing way, like the sensation of water or waves or something soft and round. So the movement is important as the breath and the awareness. Yes, so it's everything very soft. Inhale up, connect to heaven, exhale down, bring the life force in and let it spread out. Again, inhale up, exhale, and expand. Okay, let's do the opposite. We inhale down, expand, and we exhale up. The image is the same, energy shoots out, but the breathing is opposite. Inhale in and expanding, filling up a huge balloon outside your physical form. Exhale, compress, and push the energy out from the center, crown, fingertips, infinity. Again, inhale, pull the life force in. See, visualize light coming in and expanding in and away from your body. Compress. Push it out. One more time. Pull it in. Expand. Exhale it out. And relax. Just sit quietly again, observe. Okay, and let's do the more forceful breathing. Yeah. So we're lifting the arms and we're going to bring the elbows into the rib cage and up again. And we start. Try to breathe only from the nose if possible. Okay, hands on the knees, inhale deep. Take a lot of air in. Now exhale, bend forward and try to empty all the air out. Come halfway up, yet keep the air out and try to pump your abdomen up and down a few times. Release and observe. Okay, let's repeat it. Inhale up, and we stop. Inhale deep. Exhale, empty all the air out. Keep all the air out. Keep the air out. Come halfway up. Create a vacuum by pulling the lower part up and then pump it down and up. Release and come back. Observe. Okay, let's repeat one more time. This one, the difference is that instead of leaving the air out, we're going to inhale and come up and hold it on full, not on empty like we did before. Inhale, and we stop. Inhale deep. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, come up. And then collect the air and lift and bring the chin down. Pull the pelvic floor up and hold the air in. Release and observe. Okay, let's continue and let's twist to one side, supporting behind. Inhale, come back to the center and twist on to the other side. Let's repeat. Come back. Stretching, interlacing the fingers and stretching the arms up. And try to feel before you go down that you elongating one side and then the other side, like you want to feel that both sides are going the highest possible. Okay, now push your knees down, collect your core, and let's go down to one side. Try to keep your elbows straight and your head exactly between your upper arms. Keep the core active, very strong, pushing the knees down, pulling the pelvic floor in and up, activating the lower abdomen. Inhale, exhale to the lower body and lift up. Stay up and visualize the light shooting out. Again, collect the core, push your knees down, activate the bottom, and then go down. Keep your elbows straight as much as possible. And breathe deep to the pose. Okay, inhale, exhale, and push up. Release the arms. And just check in, see how you're doing. Try to recognize the central channel of your body, meaning from infinity, energy goes in from the crown of the head and then moves down the whole center of the body to the pelvic floor and down to the center of the earth. And try to have it as a marker through the practice. And check right now, where are you in relationship to this central axis? And if you feel that you're not completely aligned, just see what you can adjust. Okay, let's interlace the fingers again like we did before and stretch in the center And this is just an extension of the central line from the fingertips, visualizing light shooting out. Okay, and again, tiny movement from side to side to elongate further and further up. Further and further up. Not much movement, just a little bit, just to elongate the sides. Okay, good. Now let's separate the arms. Let's keep one up, the other one supporting on the floor. It's not really supporting, it's touching gently with the fingertips. Yeah, the power stays in the center. And we're going down. Okay, from here, let's try to rotate a little bit so our chest rotates and exposed more to the ceiling, to the heaven. And then we're breathing deep to the open part of the chest. Make sure you don't lean on the hand that is on the floor. You are powerful in the core. Inhale, exhale, push up, interlace again in different way than before, and stretch up. Again, connect to the center channel, light shooting up from the fingertips. As infinite as you see it, more powerful is the flow. Okay, separating. Stretch the other arm, the top arm, stretch it as high as you can. Collect the core, push the knees down, and we go down to the side with a lot of power in our center. Once we are down, then we start to open a little bit to expose the top of the chest to the ceiling. And then we're breathing deep to the pose. Inhale, exhale to the lower part and lift up. Again, relax for a minute. Observe the center channel. Try to be aligned, to feel aligned. And allow the breath to move gently into the pelvic floor area and then again out. Okay, let's continue with some circles. Exhale down, inhale up. And let's reverse. Very good. Let's place one hand on one knee, the other one on the side, and we're twisting. Push the knee down, yeah, and we're going chest to the other knee. Once in the pose, just stay there gently and breathe. Come up, press on the other knee, twist, and go down chest to knee. Once in the pose, breathe to the whole body. Inhale, exhale to the lower part, and lift up. Again, check in. Observe the center channel. Observe the way your body is on the floor. Okay, let's undo gently. Okay, let's open the leg, support behind, and just wiggle them a little bit. Wonderful. Okay, let's stay supporting behind. Okay, let's flex the toes and try to lift the heels. Yeah. Okay, bring a lot of power to your thighs, pull your knees up. Now, if you can, let go of supporting behind and interlace the fingers flat and stretch them forward. Okay, while keeping everything the same, let's push the arms forward as much as we can. Bring the chin to the chest and arch the back as much as possible backwards. Here as well, collect your pelvic floor and breathe to the pose. See the pose from inside. Release the arms, release the legs. Again, support behind, lean a little bit, and just release tension from the legs. Okay, let's make some circles, both feet together. And opposite direction. Wonderful. Let's repeat it again. So we're sitting a bit more forward, lifting the heels and pulling the toes, flexing the toes, activating the knees and the thighs, interlacing the fingers in a different way, please, not in the same. And then turn. Lower your shoulders down, yeah? Don't bring the shoulder up, lower them down. And then the chin goes to the chest, and we're pushing the mid back backwards. And this is the pose, and we're breathing and being inside the pose. Try to open your back with the breath. Open the back from below all the way up to the shoulder blades with the deep breathing. Okay, release. Again, support behind and just relax and rotate the toes or the feet, both direction. And just for to wobble the mind a little bit, let's see if we can do one rotation outside and the other one to the opposite direction. Yeah, just give it a try. And then opposite. Okay? And again, stretching, try to bring your toes as low as possible and up. And again, as low as possible and up. One more time, low and up. Okay, and let's close a little bit more. Again, we're supporting behind. Let's point the toes down and let's activate the core really strong. Yeah, we want to feel that we're pulling the pubic bone towards the navel. Okay, and then we're lifting up. Lift as high as you can. And we're going down. Okay, let's repeat it. I'll do it like this, easier. Okay, point your toes down. Yeah, roll your shoulder blades backwards. Give a lot of power to the upper body, a lot of power to the lower body. And then once they're both activated, inhale, point your toes down, exhale, lift. Now here, if you feel up to it, you're lifting one leg. and down, and then the other leg with a lot of power in the core. And down, and we go down. And again, just wobble, wiggle, everything. Relax. Great. Let's bring the feet a bit up. And let's repeat this lifting, but with flexed feet. Okay? So before we start, we're rolling the shoulder blades. And we start. Okay, so you have to pay attention that you're activating the feet, you're activating the hands, you're activating the shoulders, and you're activating the core. Everything works strong, only then we lift. Okay, so let's activate everything. Inhale, and then exhale, and feel as if you're lifting up from the center of your body. Yeah? Very good. Okay, you can lower your head, but don't drop it all the way. Just lower it a little bit. Okay, and here let's just tilt a little bit. One direction, and then the other direction. Just moving a little bit. Okay, and slowly, with a lot of power in the core, we go down. Okay, and then let's bring the legs a bit forward. Open the knees, and let's elongate to the opposite direction. Okay, we can support. We can support our knee, our feet, and go down. Okay, slowly pulling the body down, but only when the body allows. Okay, inhale, exhale, and with arch back, we keep going up. And then we're activating the abdominals. First, you activate the abdominals, strong. You collect the core, open the arms, and then lift a little bit the leg off the floor as much as you feel comfortable. Breathing deep to the whole body. The body works strong, but the mind is soft. Teach your mind not to be completely identifying with the body. Okay, we go down. And again, keep the feet touching. Elongate as far as you can, but always push to the opposite direction. So you're pushing your feet into the floor, into the lower abdomen, and then you elongate forward. Yeah, slowly. We're pulling the body with the breath, with the awareness down. As we're holding the pose, let's just work with the head. Inhale and lift the head up. Exhale and bring the chin to the chest. And once the chin touching the chest, inhale again to the upper back. And then exhale and again inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale again to the upper body or upper back. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the upper back. Open a lot of air. Exhale and slowly with arch back. Again, lift up. And again, let's activate the abdominals. This time you might feel that your body allows you to lift the legs a bit higher. and breathing deep to the pose. Okay, we're bending. This time, let's stretch the legs. Again, we're supporting behind. And we just want to wiggle a little bit to release tension from the muscles. If you want, you can wiggle the whole body. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's pull the buttocks out. So we're sitting more on the sitting bones. And let's repeat, first of all, lifting only the heels up. Okay, so we're pushing the knees down, we're flexing the toes, and we're lifting the heels up. Now let's push the hands really strong into the floor. And again, arch a little bit the upper back or the back. Strong legs. Okay, let's keep the legs exactly the same with the heels up if possible. If it's too difficult, of course, you can do whatever works for you. Interlace the fingers, flat, turn them up, and stretch straight up. Okay, release the arms, release the legs. Again, support behind. Let's point the toes and lift up again with a lot of power in the core. Roll the shoulder blades backwards as if you want to touch with your toes the floor. Okay, and again, lift one leg if possible. And then the other leg with a lot of power in the core. We go down and we go down. Again, always with strength in the center. And this time, let's go forward. Okay? So gently, we're walking forward. Okay, you can start the pose by bending your knees a little bit to facilitate the forward movement. And then, yeah, with a bent knee, yeah, let's just stretch the left knee and then release it. Inhale and stretch the right knee. Again, gradually we're stretching the hamstrings, left down, come up a little bit and slide the right down. Okay. Now, left down, keep the right a bit up, and let's support with the hands on the leg or on the toes, wherever we're reaching. Just gently, gently allow the body to further sink down. But one leg is bent. Yeah, the opposite leg is bent. And then you're directing your mind, your awareness to the area that is stretching, and you're softening by breathing to that area. Okay, gently, let's go up, inhale, and let's do the opposite. Let's bend one leg and stretch the other one. Okay, and we do exactly the same. We gently, gently moving towards the stretched leg, supporting wherever we can, and we're keeping the pose and going deep inside to breathe and to relax into the pose. Make sure that you're activating your core. It's very important, especially if your back is weak. You have to always pay attention to the core, especially when you move out of the center. Inhale, exhale into the lower body and lift up. Okay, just sit and lean back a little bit and wiggle the legs just to soften tension from the hamstrings. Okay, let's try to go forward with both knees straight. Okay, so we're keeping the legs nice and strong, straight, and we're walking our way down. Try, if possible, to move down from the hip joint and not just arch the top as much as you can. Okay, we're moving forward, and again, we're supporting wherever it's comfortable, and we're gently pulling the body down, always with opposing movement. Yes, so the legs are pushing down and into the pelvic floor and the lower abdomen, while the upper body elongates forward and is pulled down. Okay, inhale, exhale gently, lift up. Again, support behind and you release tension. Wonderful. Let's lie down on the back and pull the knees up, embracing the knees and rolling from side to side. Make sure your neck is elongated. And let's make some circles, massaging the lower back. Make sure your knees are touching each other and opposite direction. Wonderful. Let's support behind the head. And let's continue with a bit of abdominals. We're stretching the right leg and we lifting and crossing over the left knee. Inhale, bring the knee back, go down and open your elbows, aiming elbows to the floor. And let's do the other sides. We stretch the left and crossing over the right knee. Bring the elbows close to each other. Let's continue now. Inhale, down, exhale, cross. Inhale, exhale, cross. Inhale, exhale, cross. Let's stay here a little bit and breathe to the pose. Inhale, down, arms, elbows to the floor, and lift up and pose on the other side. Come back, collect, embrace the knees, and again roll on your bed from side to side. Let's open the arms in a cross, and let's drop both knees to one side. Yeah, let's place the hand on the top knee and roll the head to the other side. Breathe and soften into the pose. Inhale deep, exhale and lift. And let's go down onto the other side. So most important is the awareness. When your awareness is in the body, it's magical. Okay, releasing, lifting up. And let's stretch in Shavasana. And just release tension by wiggling the whole body. And just relax for a minute. Breathe deep into the whole body. And when you exhale, visualize that you're releasing tension and softening down. Again, inhale into the whole body. Fill up the whole body. And exhale, release tension, soften down. Let's bring the feet close to the buttocks. And let's inhale, exhale, and lift the buttocks and the back off the floor into the arch. Let's interlace the fingers underneath and roll the shoulder blades towards each other. Breathe deep to the pose. Pushing the arms down and lifting your chest, breathing deep to your chest. And if you feel okay with that, just bring your both knees, drop them a little bit to one side and then to the other side. Gently, gently. Inhale up and drop slowly, slowly from side to side. Okay, back to the center. Let's undo the arms and very gently, one vertebra at a time, drop your spine down slowly, slowly, slowly. Once we're touching down, let's embrace the knees and let's bring the head and the knees towards each other and roll on the back to massage the back. Let's roll onto one side and just relax 1 minute, breathing deep on that side. Feel that your body is softening, your mind is softening, and life is good. Okay, let's continue the turn and move to lie down on our front. Let's make a small pillow with our hands. Place the forehead on the hands and just wiggle the pelvis from side to soften tension from the lower back. Okay, let's lift the front and lift the legs. While here, up, let's open the arms and open the legs and inhale. Look up. Inhale, exhale. Stay up. Inhale, open the arms and the legs. Look up. Exhale. Continue a few times. Okay, let's go down and wiggle the pelvis to soften the lower back. Wonderful. Let's interlace the fingers behind and lift the chest. Lift the legs as well. Just hold the pose and breathe. Awareness in the whole body. Release, relax. Again, a pillow and wiggling from side to side. Try to make an H shape as you wiggle. And then make this shape to the opposite direction. Okay, let's bring the feet together. Let's bring the hands close to the shoulders and lift to the cobra without hands. Yeah, just the cobra without hands, and lift the legs as well. Breathing to the whole body. Hands down, and let's gently push a bit higher into a higher cobra. And then on the knees, and let's go back into the child pose. Keep your arms stretched forward and breathe deep into your back. Let's inhale up to the cat and just arch a few times down and up to activate the spine, synchronizing with breathing. Inhale down, exhale up. The same old teaching that a flexible spine is guarantee a good health. Okay, when you go up, try to visualize as if your crown and your tailbone are moving towards each other from below. When you go down, the opposite. They move towards each other from above, as if they're completing a circle. Okay, back to the center, and let's only rotate the pelvis like belly dancing. And let's reverse. Back to the center. Okay, let's gently, or better saying, let's bring the hands a bit forward and gently drop the pelvis down. Keep the shoulder up and strong. And drop the pelvis down. Yeah, watch your lower back if it's sensitive. And open your chest into a upper cobra. Come up and go back into the child pose. Exhale. Again, come up through the cat, strong shoulders, and drop the pelvis into an upper cobra. Come up through the cat, and again down into the child pose. Come up again, and let's bring the left leg forward. Let's bring the toes in and lift up into a runner pose. Yeah, make sure that you're collecting your core. Yeah, and you're pushing your knee, front knee, back heel away from each other. The tailbone and the crown away from each other. Visualize your spine elongating. And then while you're holding in this way, we're twisting and opening the left arm up. Go down and stretch the front knee. Try to aim the back heel into the floor and allow the upper body to sink down along the left leg. Breathing to the pose. Try to recognize with your awareness exactly where the tension is and direct the breath and the awareness to the tension. Okay, from here, let's go back with the left leg into downward facing dog. Make sure you're holding strong with your hands, and we go back. Let's stretch both sides equal. And let's bring the right leg forward. And again, we are in the runner pose, stretching the front knee, the back heel, the tailbone, and the crown away from each other. Make sure that your right foot is very powerfully, placed on the floor. You feel the inner arch of the right foot active, very strongly active. Your toes are wide and spread. Breathing to the pose. Okay, let's do here again the twist. So we're keeping the left hand on the floor and we're opening the right arm and we're twisting. Inhale, exhale, go down, and inhale, exhale, and stretch your front leg, your right leg, and allow the head to sink down towards the leg. Try to identify with your awareness exactly where is the tension and breathe to it. Be with it. Then it will resolve. Okay, inhale, exhale, bend again the right knee. And again, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Stretching, nice, both sides equal. Inhale, exhale, the left again, forward. Let's drop the back heel. And from here, we're lifting to warrior number 2. Inhale, exhale, push the body up, and boomba. Okay, you might feel that you need to adjust the distance between the legs. So do it. And then again, recognize where the tension is and breathe to it. Okay, let's stretch the front knee and go to the triangle. The top arm first makes a circle from the front and then lifts up in one line with the bottom arm. Breathing deep to the pose. Inhale, exhale, go down. Again, rotate the back heel and back into downward facing dog. Stretching nicely both sides. And then inhale, exhale again, the right leg forward. Drop the back heel. And inhale, exhale, push up to warrior number 2. Inhale, exhale, stretch the front knee, relax, and let's come into standing pose. Okay, let's just move gently from side to side to soften everything. Relax your mind, relax your arms, relax your jaw, your eyes, your tongue. Just very softly move from side to side. Beautiful. Let's just rotate a little bit the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. Opposite direction. Let's do rotation of the head, gently, gently. Make sure that your jaw is soft. And reverse. Beautiful, back in the center. Let's just become aware of the alignment like we did when we were sitting in the beginning. Pay attention how the breath moves in and out. Okay, let's pull one arm towards the other shoulder. Gently, gently stretching. Releasing, stretching the fingers down. And let's bring the other arm towards the other shoulder. Again, stretching the fingers down. Let's interlace the fingers behind. Bend the knees and go down like this. And then let's release the arms and let's gently sit down or bend the knees, better say. Yeah, like this. And then let's sit down and lie down for a few minutes of final relaxation on our back. Let's start by wiggling the pelvis a little bit to release tension. And then let's just rotate the head from side to side to soften the neck. And then let's bring back the head to the center. Make sure that the legs slightly apart from each other. The shoulder blades are tucked under. And the arms, the hands facing up and the arms slightly away from the body. The neck is elongated by tucking the chin gently in. And we take a very deep breath into the whole body, filling up the whole body like a beautiful balloon. And then we exhale and soften and release and relax. Again, a deep breath to the whole body. And then exhale, release, and relax. Let's soften the face, the cranial bones, the eyes, the jaw, the tongue, the forehead. Releasing the neck and the throat. Releasing the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers. Releasing the rib cage, the abdomen, the lower abdomen, and the pelvic floor. Relaxing the thighs, the knees, the lower legs, the feet, and the toes. And then let's become aware that the whole body is united, connected. Let's become aware of the energy fields surrounding the body. And let's visualize that the inside and outside becoming one vibration. And then let's start to breathe a bit deeper to awaken the body. Start to move a little bit, the arms and the legs, wiggling the pelvis. Let's gently bend the knees and roll a little bit from side to side. And then let's roll on to one side and take a deep breath on that side, relax. And then slowly, let's help the body to sit up. And let's conclude by chanting Om 3 times. So we inhale deep. And then let's take a minute to give gratitude that we are here together practicing. How beautiful. And let's visualize that this beautiful energy is shared among all beings in the whole world. You have a beautiful, beautiful day and beautiful life. Thank you for joining.